Good morning, children. Today we are going to start with new chapter in social studies. We are going to start with major landforms on the earth. Yes? So now we will learn about different kinds of landforms on the earth. Now children, let's first understand what is landforms. Landforms are natural physical features of the earth. That means how earth physically looks. Okay, so what are the different landforms, children? Mountains, plateaus, plains, deserts and rivers. So these are the different landforms we are going to learn in this chapter. Mountains, plateaus, plains, deserts and rivers. Now let's start with mountains. What is mountain? What are mountains? Mountains are raised part of the earth. You can see in this image, children, mountains are raised part of the earth. Raised part, that means they are little, not little, actually very high in comparison to their surroundings. Okay, so how we can define mountain? A mountain is a landform which rises more than 600 meters above the main sea level. Dear children, remember, whenever we measure height of any landform on the earth, we always measure from sea. Why sea? Because we consider sea as the lowest part of the earth. That is why whenever we measure any part of the earth, landform, any landform of the earth, we measure from sea. So when we want to know the height of mountain, we measure from the sea. We will go like this till here. Sorry children. Yes. From here to, it will start from sea and it will go till here. This is what? This is the height of mountain. What is this, children? This is the height of mountain. We will measure from the sea. One more thing, children. You can see here mountains are having steep side. Can you see? They are having steep side and conical top or round top. You can see, children, the new mountains are having conical top and the old mountains are having little round top. Why round? Because they are eroded by wind or rain. Is it clear? Now, let's start with features of mountains. Features of mountains, but before that, children, just see this. What is this? Suppose this is a earth and we all know that 70% of earth is covered with water. This blue color is representing water. The maximum part of the earth is covered with water and this brown part which you all can see here on the screen is what? Land, which is divided into different landforms like plateaus, mountains, deserts, plains. Yes, and in this 30%, 20% is what? Mountains. In 30% of land, 20% is covered with mountains. This is clear? Now, mountains forms mountain ranges. What is mountain ranges? When one mountain is connected to another, they connect. This is the basically chain of mountains. As you all can see here on India's map, children, from Jammu Kashmir, Himalaya mountains start and it spreads till Arunachal Pradesh. So how they are forming a mountain chain. And what is this mountain chain, children? This is called mountain range. Is it clear? Now, let's start with features of mountain. First, Mountains have round or conical peak, which is also known as summit. Summit and peak both are same thing. They have very steep slopes, as we have already discussed, and you can see in this image. Steep slope and round peak or summit. Conical peak or summit. Is it clear? Now, next is cold climate. Children, as we go higher and higher in height on the land, temperature goes decrease. Temperature goes decreasing. So, whenever we are on mountain area or hilly part of the earth, there the climate is cold in comparison to plains, deserts, plateaus. Why? Because they are at height. Now, next is agriculture is difficult. Why? As you all can see, children, they are having steep slope. So, sufficient land is not there. Sufficient land is not there and perfect land is not there for agriculture. That is why agriculture is difficult here. Next, transportation is difficult. See children, making roads on plain is easy, but making roads on mountains is very difficult. So, transportation is difficult here. Low population density, when there is no agriculture, there is no transportation. So, why people will stay there? They will not stay there. So, the number of people who are living on the mountains are very less in comparison to plains. Clear? Now, let's see what are the importance of mountains. Now, mountains act as a barrier against cold and hot winds. Now, see children, what is this? This is mountain. For example, take it as a Himalaya mountain, Himalaya ranges. You all know this side is India and the other side is China, which is very cold, place. Okay, so what air which is coming, wind which is coming from China is very cold. So what this mountain does, it stops here only. It stops cold wind here only. So we are protected from cold wind. Yes, in the same way children, mountains protect us from hot winds also. Now, second, river originating from mountains provide water for irrigation. Now children, you all know that irrigation is very important. Why? Because without water, crops will die. So, the rivers which are originating, which are starting from mountains, provide farmers water whole year. They provide water to the farmers for irrigation all the time, because farmers cannot depend on rain only, otherwise their crop will die, because rain is only for 3 to 4 months, but rivers are having water all 12 months. Yes. Now next, the slopes of mountains have rich pasture lands and valuable forest. Rich pasture lands means a land which is good for animals to graze. Animals can go and graze there. They can feed themselves on these land. Valuable forest means we get lot of valuable things from forest. How? We get wood, and wood is very important part of your life. You just see around you, you will get your answer. Yes children? Now, what is the last point? Some mountains are rich in minerals. They provide us good minerals, which is also a good source of income and growth. Clear? Now, after mountains, let's see what are plateaus. What is plateau, children? Plateaus are again raised area of land. These are again raised area of land having steep side and flat top. Children, remember, plateaus also are highland like mountains. They also have steep side like mountains. But how they are different? They are different because they have flat top and mountains have conical or round peak or summit. Okay, but plateaus have flat top like table. That is why we call them tableland. Okay, now children, how can we divide plateaus? A plateau or tableland is a highland with a flat top. Is it clear to you all? Like mountains, plateaus are also spread over 100 kilometers. Children, you can see on your screen India's map. Yes, and you can see different colors are representing different landforms. And this light brown, children, can you see this light brown color? What is this? This is plateaus. This is plateau. This light brown color is representing plateaus. And you can see, children, it is starting somewhere in Madhya Pradesh and it goes till Tamil Nadu. So, it is spread in huge area. So, we can say plateaus are spread over 100 kilometers of land. This much is clear. Now, let's see what are the different features and importance of plateaus. First, plateaus are located in dry regions and leeward side of the mountains. So, children, wherever the plateaus are located, or we can say the location of the plateaus are having dry climate. Dry climate means less humidity in air, the less amount of moisture in air, and leeward side of the mountains. What is leeward side of the mountains, children? See here on the screen. Children, you can see mountain picture here on the screen. Now, suppose if wind is coming from west direction, so what this mountain will do? This mountain will stop the wind which is coming from the west direction. Why? Because it is good in height. It is very high in height and it will block the way of wind which is coming from west direction. So other side, wind will be not able to approach. Wind will not approach the other side. So this side will be what? Where wind is not able to approach? Leeward side of the mountain. So plateau will be this side of the mountain. Okay. Now suppose wind is coming from east direction. Again it will be blocked here only. Yes. And the other side wind will be not there on the other side. So the location of plateau will be this side. Why? Because this is the leeward side of the mountain where wind is not able to get in. Is it clear? Now, let's see next point. But before that, children, let me erase this. Now, let's see what is second point. Due to high altitudes, the climate is cold and farming season is short. As we all know, children, as we go on height, on hill station or highland, temperature goes down. Okay, temperature goes down means there the climate will be cold, and cold climate is not suitable for farming. That is why on plateaus, farming season is for very short time. Okay. Now, third point. Many plateaus have deep canyons on their surface. So, children, what is this? Deep canyon. Rock mountain. Area between two rock mountains. Okay, rock mountains, not rock mountains, sorry, rock plateaus. I'm sorry, I'm correcting myself. Rock plateaus or rock plateaus which is having steep sound or sides. Here you can see between both plateaus we can see river. Yes, so what is this area? This is canyon. In the second picture also you can see between two plateaus or rock steep rock which is having steep side, what we are having? Flowing river. What is this? This is canyon. Is it clear, children? Now, the next point, grassland on plateaus are used for cattle and sheep rearing. Grassland means, children, area which is having grass, lot of grass. Okay, less number of trees but good green grass. And good green grass is a favorite food of cattle. Yes, so they get lot of area to feed themselves. And the climate is cool. The climate is cool because of high altitude. So here rearing animals becomes little easy. Is it clear? Now, the last point, rich in mineral deposits. Minerals, which is really good natural resource which helps us to grow economically and financially. Plateaus are good plateaus. We can find a lot of deposits of different minerals in plateaus. Clear? So these are the important feature and importance of plateaus. This is all for today's class, children. Plains, deserts and rivers we will do in next class. Okay. Thank you. Stay blessed.